July 5th, 2020. This will just be another short little video, guys. What we're going to talk about today is coins. And I don't know if you guys have noticed something lately, like when you go through the drive-throughs. But like when you go through the drive-throughs at different, like fast foods and stuff, they'll give you a price on something. And then when you get up there, they change the price. And that's getting strange because what I don't understand is when you used to pull up there before this coronavirus, it gave the total, it had the tax on it, and that's what you paid. Well, they're talking about these coins for one thing, that there are, there's a shortage of coins. Well, there's a shortage of coins because we can't get to the bank to take the coins to put them in unless you pay with exact change everywhere you go. And that's kind of hard to do. Now, I'm going to show you something. I put this in a fish bowl. This fish bowl was full at one time. But when it got full, about a couple, 3 weeks after this coronavirus deal, I told my son, I said, we're going to start on all the gasoline we're paying for, we're going to pay with the change. Because, this is insane. At one time we had probably a couple $100 worth of coins in here. Now, what I don't get is why the banks have not opened up to where people can take the change. Oh, I know, we're going to get rid of all the coins. Is that the deal? But two, this morning, me and my son, we drove through Hardee's. And we were informed this morning either we had to have exact change or you could use a credit card. Well, I have credit cards. I got a debit card. I got a credit card. Most people do. This kind of reminds me of some of the things back when, way back here was about, 15 and 20 years ago when all of it, when they were talking about everybody, when Japan and their industry basically was at their peak, and we were supposedly not going to have people that were just menial workers and stuff like that, that everybody here was, we were going to have other people do that for us. There has to be a level of groups of people all the way up and down the scale. But not probably in the New World Order bunch, though. This was like everybody's going to make $120,000. Now, what or above. Now, there's lots of people that have a lot of money. You could go over there on the Kansas side. There's a lot of people got a lot of money. There's people got some money over here on the Missouri side. But the thing of it all is, I think it's unrealistic. Is that why there's so many temp tags out here on the road? Because all of them have the money and they're not paying it. Why are they allowing that even? But getting back to this morning, so they told us we get up there and we dig through and said that would be $3.79. So we pulled up $3.79. So when we got up there to the window, then they said it would be $4.01. I was like, well, why is it $4.01? I guess because we didn't have a credit card. Now, if they're going to tell people over the speaker, punch it up on the screen and it comes up with the total, that's what the total should be. But this deal too, on this change deal, it would be really good if some of these banks would reopen. I used to deal with two different banks. I dealt with Bank America and U.S. Bank. Most of the time anymore, I deal with U.S. Bank. That's who I have now. Had them for many years. And we've went over there and then went to the change deal and dumped it in. Well, now you can go to Price Chopper, and for a small fee, it's like going to a pawn shop of about 33%. They'll take, $6 or about, whatever out of a certain small amount. Somebody's profiting massively. But when you have a bank account, you should be able, if they're not going to open the banks open again to allow people to go in, they should allow at least to be able to go through the window just like a commercial business. They take their change, they take their money through the window and allow them to be able to run it through, I would think. This is U.S. currency here, guys. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be valid. Anyway, like I say, think about it. Think about it when you get up there. I mean, we go all over. We eat at all different places. But I couldn't get over that this morning. And said, you either have to have a card or exact change. Well, we pulled the exact change out, and then the change changed when we got to the front, up by the window. Now, that's crazy. It needs to be addressed here a little bit more, and people just need to stand up and let people know what's going on, guys. Have a good one.